Hello and welcome to this, I would say, regular Red Dead Online stream, because I stream Red Dead Online regularly, despite the fact that, game was kinda abandoned by Rockstar. And I called this stream State of Red Dead Online. I kinda often use this title when I'm discussing state of this game with my audience, and today we're gonna be doing exactly this, communicating. So at the background I'm gonna be doing something like collector role grinding, because it's double months for collector, but we're gonna be talking about Red Dead Online and just communicating as always. Anyway, hello to everyone who joined. Pangos says hello cat. Chester Do says, hello bro, little money bro. It's reference to a previous stream. Yes, you guys, hello, welcome. And first of all, I received some bonus from Rockstar for taking part in a promotion. Not quite sure what it is. Okay, so what it is. Okay, something. I received something from Rockstar for I'm not quite sure even what. So anyway, I don't know. Probably there was some promotion, log in last week and receive 10 squirrel pelts or something like that. But anyway, thanks to everyone who already placed a like. Thanks to everyone who joined this stream. And I repeat again and again, interest to Red Dead Online is decreasing for obvious reasons. But there are still a lot of players playing this game. And it's the first thing I actually wanted to discuss with you, because it's surprising. If we're gonna take a look at data, because we should take a look at data when we talk about things in life. Like, don't talk about impressions, because I often see comments like, oh, I log in and I see no other players, no one is playing this game. No, it's not working like that. Like, first of all, it's peer-to-peer connection, so I'm pretty sure that amount of players in every lobby, maybe except for Stadia, is like similar, is the same, and it's the same for like at any time. When there is update, when there is no update, like it's always pretty much the same. So yeah, but to have an idea about how many players are playing in Red Dead Online, we need to take a look at data. Like, for example, actually we only have data from SteamDB, but it's an interesting. The data is quite interesting, because according to this data, right now, so how many months without update? 8 more months without update, and after Rockstar officially said that they not gonna add any sort of a new content to Red Dead Online, and after, Red Dead Funeral happened. Right now, amount of players in Red Dead Online, if we count in both Red Dead Online Standalone and Red Dead Redemption 2, is not on the lowest historical level, let's say it this way. It's close to the lowest historical level, but not, so it's stable. It's really surprising. It's not really decreasing that bad. Yeah, they kinda control it with discounts on Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, but it's still really weird. Still really weird. Anyway, guys, hello to everyone who joined. Terry T says, I'm seeing a lot of new levels. And yeah, that's probably the reason. Like, it's not only nowadays, it always has been like that. Like, most Red Dead Online players are low levels. That you're gonna find. So, it's not, proportion is changing, but, the picture in general is always the same. players buy Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online. They start playing, they play and enjoy Red Dead Online for quite some time, and then they realize that, like, in this game there is no high level content, nothing, and they abandon. Yep, same story for many years now. Chester Do says, no likes, no red skin. I actually saw red skin in the chat. Junk Mail says, I'm still waiting for Horse Mask. And it's actually, you know what, a lot of players are still waiting for Horse Masks. A lot of players are waiting for Outlaw Passes to get back to Red Dead Online. But nothing like that is happening. And again, I always found it weird. I understand, let's say, I don't think it's necessarily true, but I mean, their official excuse to stop working on Red Dead Online is that they need to relocate resources to GTA 6. Sounds kinda stupid in my opinion, but anyway. I mean, I just don't believe that Rockstar don't have enough resources to work on both GTA 6 and Red Dead Online, considering how little effort they were spending on, you know, on Red Dead Online in the recent years. But anyway, let's say it's true. But why they are not adding content that is already in the game to Red Dead Online? I'm talking about Horse Masks, I'm talking about Outlaw Passes, different clothing, all this stuff. Where is this? Johan Lawler says, I came across a lower level player who spent 15 gold bars on Capitale. He was level 7. I don't think it's true. I mean, I don't think that player lied to you. I don't really see any new player spending gold bars on Capitale. Low level player. They don't even know that Capitale exists. They have no idea what Capitale is for. So why would they? And I mean, 15 gold bars for low level players is like insanely a lot. So he should have, you know, bought this Capitale first with real life money and then spend it in buy gold first and then spend it on Capitale. I mean, I don't think. Rockstar would be happy if such players existed, right? But I just don't think it ever happened. Piangas says, there is still more than 20,000 players playing Red Dead Online. That is not, you know, it's not a correct information. You're talking about information from amount of players who play Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam. Yes, there are like almost 30,000 if I remember correctly. But, you see, the thing is, most players who play Red Dead Redemption 2, they don't play Red Dead Online, they play only single player, statistically. And if we will take a look at the amount of players for standalone, because these people obviously play Red Dead Online, well, numbers are pretty sad. It's 2,000 people, a little bit more, 2,000, 2.5. Pengo says, I saw it on Steam chart. On Steam chart, it's the numbers for Red Dead Redemption 2. You saw numbers for Red Dead Redemption 2 full game. Johan says, I felt really bad for the lower level because he also lower level friend told him to buy it because it's valuable. Well, he's, if you know it's a real story, his friend just trolled him. And it's a bad friend actually. I mean, imagine if your friend suggested you to buy Capitale with gold bars. To spend real life money on Capitale, if you were just starting in Red Dead Online and you had a friend who played this game and he just gave you advice to buy gold bars with real money and then buy Capitale with that gold. Just imagine. What a person can do that. Do you play on Xbox? Yes. Yeah, guys, I'm playing on Xbox Series X. It's not a next-gen version. Again, another weird thing is like with next-gen version, like what it is, who knows. 10 hit combo says, I would rather buy clothes with gold bars than Capitale. Yeah, buying clothes is at least you can flex with new clothing. Sui says, imagine if you are new to this game, you are never going to experience all the Outlaw Passes after announcement of no new big updates coming to Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, you see, all the Outlaw Passes is not a new content, so they still technically can add them to the game, because it's not like adding new content, it's just bringing back old content. So it might happen even though they announced that there will be no big updates. You know, as a part, and they should do it, in my opinion. I have no idea why they are not doing it. What are you doing? I'm looking for collectibles because it's a double collector roll month. You know, double money. Not like I need money, you see, I have 115,000. What coat are you wearing? I'm wearing a funeral costume that Rockstar is giving for free to all the players this month. Like, look, it's a costume, except for gloves, I believe, but it's a funeral costume. Hat, jacket, like everything, even boots. Redskin says, Cat, is it possible to single headshot someone who has gold core and full health special Kiowisk Arcana with Express? Dude, I don't remember. I was testing it, but it was like almost 3 years ago now. But I believe that yes, with full... Unless person uses slow and steady, yes, it's possible. I'm pretty sure now. Marcus Stephanie uses Super Chat. Thank you, Marcus. Welcome back on the stream. Marcus says, only 2,500 in standalone version, but I think there are a lot of more players still in Red Dead Online. Don't you think? Yeah, there are a lot of players who play it from Red Dead Redemption 2 story, but we don't know exactly how much, you know. But I would say at least twice this number. So let's say another 5,000 on Steam only. Anyway, continue reading. I mean, there are millions of copies sold and I see so many players with rank about 700. Yeah, you know, first of all, this data from SteamDB only tells us about the amount of players on Steam. So it's not you know, even on PC, on Steam. There are also players who bought this game on Epic Store. Or, for example, I bought this game directly from Rockstar Launcher. So, but unfortunately, it's only open data that we can look at and, you know, at least see the tendencies. And yeah, amount of players is decreasing because, you know, there is no updates in online game, but not decreasing dramatically, which, you know what, I actually find it always kind of weird. Because if you look at other online games, they are dying like this. Boom. Not Red Dead Online. Redskin says, thanks, Cat. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure that without slow and steady, it's a one-shot kill with a headshot, even with tonic and core. But with slow and steady, it's not. If I remember correctly. But yeah, so look, let me actually check the data since Marcus Stephanie, you know, brought this question. So right now, right now, On Steam, in Red Dead Online standalone, 1,700 players. It's the lowest amount of players in history. Breaking records. Yeah, it's like it's the lowest, but still, you know, it's not like a big difference with, let's say, 1 year ago. But yeah, it's anti-record. But let's take a look at Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2. We have 19, almost 20,000 concurrent players there. But it's a Red Dead Redemption 2 story. So how many players play in Red Dead Online? In my experience, like it's not like my assumption. Let's say it's like quarter. So another 5,000 own Red Dead Redemption 2 full game and play. So totally it's like 7,000. It's not much, but these numbers are still better than many games that receive updates have. So which is kind of weird. It's really surprises me. It's like, remember the meme with Sonic the Hedgehog where, like, why are you still not dead? And Sonic is like, I don't know. So it's the same thing with Red Dead Online. I have no idea why the numbers are still, haven't dropped, like, significantly. Carty says, people play RP more than online. Well, again, it's not true yet. RP for Red Dead Redemption is still really niche. Really niche. We don't have data to tell how much people play RP. But this number will be increasing, obviously. Marcus says, actually good that you mentioned it. Marcus Stephanie says, would be interesting to find out how many Steam players are out here. So, let me make a question. Obviously, it's not a representative, poll, because we have 157 people on the translation, and probably, like, not everyone will vote. But I mean, choose your platform. Choose platform that you play. Let's say PlayStation, Xbox, Steam on PC, obviously, and other. Epic, Rockstar Launcher, Stadia, Stadia, lol. But who knows? Stadia. Okay, guys. Poll. Okay. Like, it's kind of interesting. Obviously, we're not gonna get many votes, and I should do the same vote on my channel instead. And I was making such, and always there is like PlayStation is number 1, Xbox is number 2, then goes PC with all combined, but Steam is the most popular platform on PC. Okay, we have comments in chat, and yeah, as I've said, mostly it's PlayStation, but Xbox is also popular. I will be surprised to see Stadia if there is like a single player from Stadia. Stadia, not Stadia. Al P says, hey Cat, did you try the game named This Land Is My Land? No, not. I was thinking about it, but it turned out to be a genre that I'm not the biggest fan of. But maybe someday. PlayStation 5 here from Mr. YouTube. I'm pretty bad today with finding treasures. You forgot Sega Saturn. Yeah. But still, you know, Stadia has less players than Sega. Okay, so let's see. And you see, that's why, you know, sociology is such an interesting science. Even though we have 100 votes only, results are pretty much the same, proportions are similar to what we have, you know, on a bigger. First place is PlayStation, obviously. Then, which is interesting, Xbox is only on a second place, 26%, but on a third place, place, because I'm pretty sure that Xbox was on a second place. And Steam PC has 30%. So most people who still play it on PC, they have it in Steam. So you know this Steam statistics from Steam is representative. SteamDB. But I mean, let's say these numbers are true. They are not, because, you know, I repeat again, 120 votes is not enough sample. It's just too small of a sample to make any sort of conclusions basing on this. But let's say it's true. So third of the players play on Steam, and according to open data from Steam, we have like around 7,000 people playing there. A little less actually, but let's say it's 7,000. So it's only around 24,000 people on all platforms playing in Red Dead Online right now, because Steam is 30%. So yeah, it's 24,000 players. Well, like, it seems like collectible just disappeared. Weird. Yeah. You see the results now. And you might say, well, it's not much. On one hand, I will agree with you. Because, for example, in some Fortnite or even in GTA Online, there are way more players. But let's not forget that Red Dead Online were not receiving updates for 8 months now, and we're not receiving good updates for like few years now. Even more, actually. So it's like, why would people even play it? Like, we have a question. And second, it's not a prime time. In a few hours it will be more. Is metal detector even worth it? Yeah, actually yes. If you have a collector roll, I mean, you can grind perfectly fine if you don't have metal detector. Just, you know, collect alcohol plus 4 sets of tarot cards. And that's it. Like, use interactive collector's map. 2 hours, 2.5 hours run, and you have a lot of money, especially with double payout this month. So you can do it, but if you have metal detector, you're gonna get more money. Yo, Big Andy says, I'm eating noodles. Good to know. I mean, because I was thinking, like, I was like curious. Maybe some of my viewers are eating noodles right now, and that's you. You eat noodles. So congratulations to Yo, Big Andy. T20Y Kiwi says, I just got done with coin collection. It took forever. Yeah, the problem is, like, coin collection, arrows, you know, collections that you can find with help of metal detectors, they are random. Unlike with tarot cards, they are not guaranteed. And if you wanna make money with collector role, you want to get full collections, full sets. So yeah, but you know, if you've been grinding for quite some time, you will occasionally get full collections of coins, of arrows and other stuff. And they're pretty expensive, so. Should I grind trader? Well, this month you definitely should grind collector. If you wanna grind, missing double money in collector role will be a huge mistake. I mean, if you still need money. That's how, you know, that's why you grind, to earn money, so. But usually, I mean, in my opinion, farming trader role is really chilling. I love hunting in the game, not in real life, but in Red Dead Online I do. Oh, by the way, I have I don't know if you see it, I have an outfit from my Let's Play of Arthur Morgan. Not complete, but I have a shirt and this, like, I don't know what it is. It's not a tie, but, you know, bandana maybe. I have no idea why I decided to wear outfit on a stream where you definitely cannot see this outfit. But I mean, why not? Is the swamp still the best place to grind naturalists? Probably it is. Okay, I guess I found... No, I haven't. Doesn't really look like Arthur's outfit. Well, it looks like if you see the whole outfit, because I also have a, how it's called, suspenders, I have a hat. I mean, if you're interested, go check my Twitter, and like previous post was me in this outfit. You know, it's a question of lighting and like angle. And who is grinding naturalist? Marcus Stephanie is asking. I mean, maybe it was a question, you know, not grinding, but leveling up. Leveling up. Your shirt definitely looks like Arthur. Well, it's like, you know, it's a close one. Karu UK says, suspenders. That would be funny. You mean bracers, cat? It's not suspenders. Because I went into a shop and asking for suspenders. I mean, come on, I'm pretty sure it's suspenders. Let me translate it. Suspenders. Yeah, it's suspenders. You like this. It is suspenders. Michael D5, thanks for super chat. And Michael D5 is saying, PC version of Red Dead Online is unplayable. Today a modder crashed my game. Yes, I mean, they haven't fixed the issue with modders still. Not for Red Dead Online, not for GTA Online, so, you know, playing on... you know, let me say it differently. If you're just playing and you're not taking part in PvP, you're not like, I don't know, communicating with other players, well, probably modders are not gonna be crushing you. Yeah, you will meet modders sometime, but they're not gonna be chasing you. But if you're playing in PvP, if you're playing in free roam PvP especially, if you, let's say, communicate with other players and, you know, if when the modder will, you know, do stupid things to you, like exploiting you, you will tell him what you think about him and his miserable life, and you will be absolutely correct, by the way. But anyway, in that case, modder might start chasing you, and like it really gonna be unplayable for you. I mean, especially if you streaming. If you streamer, well, PC is not for you 100%, because like I've been chased by 3 different modders modders. It's not modders, it's mod menu users. You know, modders is a good thing. It's people who make modes for single player games. Cool modes. But mod menu users also can be called cheaters. Well, yeah, they are not cool at all. And Rockstar is doing nothing about it. Actually, yes, they do a little bit, but not too much. Laura says, so nice to see you all. Heartscat has the best community. Yeah, community is great. And yeah, we have less and less viewers on every Red Dead Online stream. But I mean, I still have sometimes mood to play Red Dead Online and, you know, discuss Red Dead Online, which is the most important. And that's why I'm still streaming like once a week. A lot of people are unsubscribing during such streams. Marcus Stephanie uses Super Chat again. Thanks, Marcus. Again, thanks. And Marcus says, by the way, Naturalist, has anyone also the problem realized that there are no missions at Harriet? I'm still looking from time to time. No. Really? You don't have missions from Harriet? Like, what do you mean? Like, no missions? I'm gonna check it, you know what? It's interesting. So, if I understood you correctly, you go to Harriet and you cannot get any missions at all? Well, I guess it's probably some specific bug for you, because I would have, you know, I would have saw such information. Not because too many people are grinding Naturalist, obviously. Like, for example, I personally, like, probably wouldn't find out about that Harriet is broken. But because a lot of people are leveling up Naturalist, and leveling up by doing mission is like a reasonable, you know, reasonable way. So, let's go right now and check. Marcus says, no, she's telling me that animals are gone. We're gonna check it. But, I mean, if you play it on a PC, yeah, for many players, animals disappeared. You know, the situation happened on old gen versions of consoles. And it happened to me on Xbox One, like, after Moonshiner DLC. And animals... Marcus says, really? And it's also written in the mission menu. Marcus, send me a screenshot in the Discord. Like, please. Really, if you have this stuff, I mean, dude, send me a screenshot. It would be so funny to see this. Oh, it's really interesting. Not like you missing too much. We all know that you like probably wouldn't grind missions from Harriet too much anyway, but I really want to see this, this screen. Hey Kat, would you ever do a Stray stream video? Probably not. I mean, video makes no sense. And as for stream, I'm not really good at this type of at this genre. So I'm just gonna be like fooling for the whole stream. But on the other hand, I mean, maybe why not? Just like a, you know, as a community stream. I will think about it. Hunting is so fun, Claire says. That's why I like Trader. Exactly, it's the same. I mean, if you think about, like, from game mechanic point of view, Trader role is extremely boring. Just like mechanics are super simple and repetitive. But hunting is fun. I was doing hunting before trader role was introduced to Red Dead Online because, you know, it was one of the best money-making method. And when hunting was, hunting role, not hunting, but trader role was added, I was like, wow, nice. Now I can do the same, but earn even more money, because I love hunting, but yeah. Laura says, I would love a Stray stream, sleeping cat fooling around. Yeah, I've seen this, that you can, you know, meow and sleep as a cat and talk to NPCs. Not talk, but, you know, communicate in a cat way. Redskin says, one like, one poor. Exactly. I'm not quite sure where my one like, one poor button is. I have beans, but I don't have. Rinka Music NL says, hi, also from my cats. Say hello to your cats. Oh, by the way, we already have 138 likes, so thanks to everyone who placed a like. Where is my horse? I mean, I have no idea why I'm riding this horse. I wanted to ride the Turkoman. Turkoman is my favorite horse. Turkoman, let's go. Stables, horses, owned horses. And Red Cat Redemption is my Turkoman. What is the best role to grind? Right now, Collector. In regular circumstances, if we're talking about money, it's Collector. If we're talking about gold, it's Bounty Hunter, obviously. But you can earn, you know, after Blood Money update, you can actually earn gold without any role. So in my opinion, it would be better to grind Blood Money missions and combine them with Collector, if you are a beginner. But then buy Bounty Hunter and combine Bounty Hunter with Collector. So yeah. Cowboy Bebop says Johnny Depp would love Stray. For sure. For sure. Robert says Moonshine is the best for money. I mean, if you grind in, you definitely should include Moonshiner role. Maybe Trader role, but it's you know... it makes things a little bit complicated, but, you know, think about it. And I would say as a beginner, you should buy Collector role first and just combine it with Blood Money missions. YouTuber Mr. YouTube says, log. I don't see any log. Seems like it's working fine. Let me know if it's work fine. Your stream is buffering, by the way, guys. Again, probably some issues with YouTube. I have no idea. I mean, game working fine, everything working fine. Junk Mail says, stop showing off your horse mask. Cat, makes me so sad. Yeah, I'm like flexing with horse masks. Cat, can you still see us? Chester do asking. Yes, I can. I mean, chat was not logging for me, game was not logging for me, my internet connection is the same. I have no idea why. It's okay now, says Dan Miller. You know, it happens sometimes on YouTube. Okay, actually, instead of going to Harriet, I came to Gus. Because Gus is cool and Harriet is not. But let's go to Harriet, I mean, since I wanna check. Maybe, I mean, I hope I have the same bug as Marcus Stephanie. Because it would be fun. Extra Hammer says, Rockstar moved the game's hosting from dedicated server to cloud server. No! There was never, come on, it never had dedicated servers. It uses peer-to-peer connection. Most of the data is on your PC and other players' PCs and or consoles. That's why, you know, a Moonshiner update killed the game and animals on old gen consoles. Cat, could you make a poll about Stray stream? Okay, I will. We'll make a poll about Stray stream. The problem is I will have to pay Stray from PC, and it's gonna be a double PC setup. And Laura, you know what happens when I have double PC setup, because I have such setups on Grand RP. But anyway, let's ask. Will you visit Stray stream? Yes, no. Claire says, I still find Red Dead Online kinda rewarding. I mean, if you are low level or relatively low level, well, it's a lot of, you know, rewarding things. But for high levels, unfortunately, there is not much. Deadshot says, imagine still being on old gen. Well, I mean, statistically, most players in Red Dead Redemption in GTA are using old generation consoles still. Just because, you know, it's kind of hard to buy next gen consoles, especially PlayStation. Like Xbox is super easy to buy, but PlayStation, I mean, I haven't seen PlayStation 5 in a physical store. I only saw it once in Dubai, and I was thinking like, oh, and it was, you know, recommended price for PlayStation 5 is $500, and there it was for $750, and I was like, meh, it's overpaying. Soon they will be available anywhere, and like, why would I even buy it and stuff? And decided not to buy it. But probably, it's not like I would use it, but it's nice to have a PlayStation for, you know, to check in exclusives. Mayhem Rob says, I had to pay 1.2 thousand. Well, it's a lot. How you call it? It's scalpers? Scalpers, right? People who buy it and then resell it to customers with like a huge overprice. Icarcana says, it took me a year until I got my Series X. I was lucky enough to buy Series X like almost immediately after next gen was released, which is kind of weird that it happened. But anyway, right now it's like I see a lot of Xbox X in stores. Oh, let's take a look at the results. So out of 100 people, 65% voted yes, and 35% voted no. So most people are on my stream, and I think like simple math tells me that it's pretty much the same viewers said that they will watch my Stray stream. It's pretty much the same viewers who are watching GTA 5 RP, and if I stream some random stuff occasionally, which almost never happened, only once. But anyway, but yeah, it's you know, I will think about it. Let's say like that. Marcus says, I visit all of your streams. Thanks, dude. Why not 60? Chester says. PlayStation 5 available in South Africa, no issues getting a console. Yeah, you see, it depends on the region. It really depends on the region. Karu UK says, PlayStation 5 for £409 available here. Won't buy one yet. So it's like almost a recommended price. Like no extra money you have to pay. It's I mean, cool. B. Tay says, "Hey Cat, I found a PlayStation 5 at Best Buy last summer, paid rental price. I was very lucky because the store attendant approached me and told me they had a PlayStation 5 in stock. Didn't even have to ask." Well, yeah, so you were lucky with buying next-gen console as well. What? Oh no, there is a missions button.
Animals never stay still for long.
So I have all the missions, Marcus. I have. I don't know. It's probably some issues with your game, so somehow. But it's like I never heard of such bug. It's really interesting. Marcus says, in Switzerland there is no chance to get a PlayStation 5. In many countries, so like PlayStation 5 is like super hard to get. Yeah, it seems like it's some local issue. Maybe I mean, I don't even have a good explanation how it could happen, but I still ask you to send me a screenshot. It's really curious. I'm really curious about it. Is cards the best way to make money? Oh, he was here. Yeah, tarot cards. If you don't have, you know, much time to play, like I would say that pick 2 or 4 collections, use interactive map and grind them with collector. And yeah, it's, in my opinion, it's the best money-making method. You're also gonna get a lot of experience. You're not gonna get gold. Yes, but, you know. Cat, do you stream New Saints Row in cat form? I'm probably not gonna be streaming New Saints Row. I will be playing it for sure. And if I will enjoy it, maybe then I will make some videos about it. You know, I'm still looking something to make guides about, because I love making guides. But unfortunately, you know, the problem with Red Dead Online is that, like, game was not changed for so much time that most guides are already done, and most of them done by me. I have some ideas, but, like, it's... You know, when you know that Red Dead Online is not gonna receive any support, you feel less enthusiastic about making guides and making good content about this game. I mean, streaming once or twice in a month, not in a month, like once a week is fine. Not every week, because, you know, it's just chilling. But making content, you need to put effort and, like... You know what I'm saying. And as for GTA Online, for some reason I was kind of disappointed with the last update, and I don't feel like I wanna play it. I'm making guides about GTRP, and maybe I will. And I'm making videos about Red Dead Redemption 2, because for some reason I'm just, you know, I feel like I have something to say about Red Dead Redemption 2, despite the fact that, you know, it was released 4 years ago and it's kinda too late to make such lore videos, but I just enjoy making such videos, that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, many of my points of view are controversial, I know it. Hull says Saints Row guides would be very popular. I'm not quite sure, actually. So far to me it looks like Saints Row is not gonna be that popular, which is weird. I mean, because it really looks like GTA Online. Not even GTA 5, but GTA Online, like some crazy experience with flying bikes. Okay, so it should be somewhere here. Laura says beans are not working, sadly. I mean, yeah, there are issues with this bean bot, and bot is not working. You see? And I don't know. It's kinda sad. Okay, it seems like it's... Oh, it's here. Nice. I never actually found this collectible here. Hexenor says, I'm so mad about collector bonus. A few days ago I sold my collections and now they're a double. Dude, there was a collector bonus few days ago. This bonus is active for 2 weeks now. If I remember correctly. Yeah, for 2 weeks now. So you definitely, don't worry, you sold it with double price. And I mean, if you still care about money, you still have 2 weeks to get some more collections, more full collections, and, you know, earn even more money. So don't worry. Wise Ben says, do you think Rockstar will focus on Red Dead Online after they release GTA 6? No. And here is why. First of all, it's gonna be too late to focus on Red Dead Online because, you know, it's gonna be fewer and fewer players. Oh no, there is a bear. Run. Oh. Oops. Oops. Here you go. Easy. You know, right now amount of players is decreasing. Imagine what will happen in a few years. With no updates, with only lame monthly events. It just, no one will play this game. Just, it's a sad reality. Unless it will go free to play. But anyway, the second reason is more important in my opinion. When it's official, it's almost official now. Not official, but it's confirmed by Bloomberg and Jason Schreier. So it's like information that, you know, we can rely on. Anyway, it seems like Rockstar's plan is to support GTA 6 for quite some time and a long time after it will be released. So they will not release all the content according to this information from Jason Schreier. For example, the map on release will be like much smaller than they initially planned, but they are planning to add this content in some time. So, my point is, they will have a lot of work to do on GTA 6 even after this game will be released. So why would they go back to Red Dead Online? Sui says, PC is the future of Red Dead Online and RP servers. Maybe. That's quite possible. Caro UK says, I haven't played any GTA edition since 1998. But you know what, a lot of, again, talking about data, according to my data, most Red Dead Online players, like vast majority, 85% or something, if I remember correctly, of Red Dead Online players played GTA 5 online as well, or still playing. So, like from Rockstar's point of view, it's pretty much the same audience. And that is like a big problem. Austin BMX says, in a couple years most players and content will be moved to Red M, much like GTA RP did a couple years ago. Well, with GTA RP it's a little bit different story. Players moved to GTA RP because big streamers, not related to GTA 5, nothing like that. Big streamers moved to GTA RP because they saw an opportunity for making a lot of different content. Big streamers, big content creators. I'm not quite sure if the same will happen with Red Dead Redemption RP just because of the setting. It's a different story, so in my opinion, Red Dead RP will always be a niche. Like really niche something. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna be successful. No, I think that Red Dead RP will be more popular in a year or now at least on a PC, than Red Dead Online. But it's not gonna repeat the path of GTA Online and GTRP. Cat, if you want to do different content, bring your live stream to Gun Rush. What is Gun Rush? I hate this mode. Gun Rush is Red Dead Online's Battle Royale. You mean this? I never played it too much. It's not fun. And actually, it's interesting that Rockstar tried to promote Gun Rush. Like, it was one of the first updates to Red Dead Online when they introduced Gun Rush. Deadshot says Red Dead Redemption 2 story for the first time equals best 30 hours of gaming. Why 30 hours only? I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Yeah, if you completely ignore side quests, maybe it's 30 hours, but I'm pretty sure it took me way more than, maybe even twice more than 30 hours to complete Red Dead Redemption 2. Uh-oh. Again these wolves. I just killed these wolves. Okay. Sasha Hector says, Rockstar is terrible at making. They could have two trustworthy sources of money, Red Dead Online and GTA Online, but instead they focused on just a game. Yeah, that's true. They could have had two different sources, you know, as I many times said, diversification. But for some reason, they decided to only focus on developing GTA 6. Not even on GTA Online. You know what? It's an interesting statistics that I saw, but for the first time since pandemic, amount of money that Rockstar is making on GTA Online is decreasing, and decreasing heavily. So, and I don't think they can possibly stop it. Yes, there are a lot of, you know, people who super happy with like updates, like the previous one says that it's the best update ever, which is kind of interesting. But, you know, such process cannot be stopped easily. So, amount of players decreasing for GTA Online, it's a fact. Even though they have updates. And they know it, which is interesting. They know it. In Take-Two, they were predicting it. And so it looks like even more they decided to abandon Red Dead Online completely. They kinda still making money from GTA Online and a lot of money, but they know that this number will be decreasing no matter what they do. And they decided to really put all eggs into one bucket. In a bucket of basket. Or bucket. And you know, where you put eggs. Basket. Like basketball. Anyway, you got me. They put all the eggs in one place. And this place is GTA 6. I want Red Dead Redemption 2 single player DLC. We all do. We all do want... Oh no. Pont Star inviting me. I'm just gonna switch lobby because usually after such things I see a lot of people joining. And it's not a big deal, but the problem is always there are some griefers joining and they're ruining the background. Like it happened with Red Dead Funeral. Remember this awesome event? Anyways, there was a full lobby of players and we were visiting graveyard after graveyard, was everything cool. But then like one griefer joined, one troll, and boom, started to kill everyone. We still managed to visit all the graveyards. Really cool event that was. But I'm just saying. What are you drinking today? I'm drinking water, just like on every single stream. I just want VPT Rebel Core says. I just want off-radar and visible glitch to be patched. Not gonna happen. Because you know what? I'm not quite sure if it's true, but I saw a lot of comments. People are saying that right now there is some significant glitch with help of which you can make a lot of gold. And Rockstar is not even fixing it. So... Pango says, I'm pretty mad because I forgot and missed the funeral. Funeral, sorry, not funeral, but funeral. Yeah, it was a fun event. Wapiti says, it's heartbreaking and destroying free roam experience. I agree with you, but I'm just saying that Rockstar is not even fixing gold glitches. How people inviting me like the second I'm joining a lobby? How is that working? Let me switch lobby again and see if like people can invite me from every lobby or only from the one, or it's just a coincidence. Let's jump. Oh, nominated series right now. Interesting. Let's jump to Amberina. I love Amberina. It was fun, Aral. Karaoke says, yeah, it was fun. Like, you know what? Unrelated to Red Dead Online, and I'm not quite sure if you will find this joke funny, but since my kids are playing this game, I found it very funny and was laughing a lot. But yesterday I saw a picture on Twitter, I believe, and like the you know, there is a GIF picture. Dude is drawing some crazy graphics, and description is me explaining to my parents why I was laughing at my grandma's funeral when pastor said she's no longer among us. I hope you laughing now. Among Us. You know, Among Us. Anyway, if you enjoyed this joke for no reason, place a like. If you didn't understood this joke, also place a like, because more likes, more Tahiti. Cheesy joke. Yeah, it's a cheesy joke, but I was laughing a lot. Yeah, I know it's a stupid joke. But it's funny. GTA 6 hype will create a big problem for Rockstar. I agree, and I think, you know... And now people will disagree with me and say like, no, it's Rockstar, it cannot happen to them. But... I think that GTA 6 might be Cyberpunk 2077, but for Rockstar. Cyberpunk 2077 did enormous harm to CD Projekt Red, like insane amount of harm. They value of their stock decreased by 75%, if I remember correctly. It's like, you know, and I think the same might happen with Rockstar. If GTA 6 will not be perfect. Sui says, PvP Cat, if GTA 6 fails, what next for Rockstar and Take-Two? Mobile gaming. In any way, next for Rockstar and Take-Two is mobile gaming. Because you know what, for Rockstar, fail of GTA 6 will be like a big problem, big issue. Because as I've said, they put all these eggs in one basket. They like bet on GTA 6. But for Take-Two it's not so much. They have a lot, they have 2K, and 2K has NBA 2K, and NBA 2K brings them more money than GTA online, for example. Every year they sell this NBA 2K and like print money. They have a lot of different intellectual property, but the most importantly, they bought Zynga. Companies that you probably never heard about, but they make some mobile games. And I'm pretty sure their business plan is to move to mobile market and, make a transition, like... They kinda too late with these moves, in my opinion, but who knows. Anyway, they have a lot of intellectual property that can make billions of dollars on mobile market. Yeah, they spent 13 billion on Zynga, it's not a joke. They have insane amount of expectations about mobile market. Toffee says, hello brother, have a nice stream. Thank you, thank you. Oh, let me check how many likes do we have, because I said, 218 likes. Thanks to everyone who placed a like. Let's continue grinding. I love, by the way, how this area looks like. Just take a look at this. LCGX says, Cyberpunk has a better story than Red Dead. Obviously, when we're talking about better or worse story, it's personal preferences, but are you serious? Really? It's not even close. Cyberpunk story is like it's trolling time, yeah. It's trolling time, definitely. That was a nice joke, Sambeat says. Yeah. It's like when people say that GTA has the better stories than Red Dead. Oh, I'm going to find Micah. Micah! Dutch! Where are you? They're not here yet. They will be later. Mount Hagen. I love this place. It's beautiful. That's why I took an alligator right here one day. Was a lot of fun. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, Micah is not at home right now, but don't worry, he will be. Lucky Luke Western Fever 2001 PC has the best story of games, according to Danny Rex. Oh, we have some random event. Oh, it's a naturalist random event. So, I would rather just ignore it. Let me try to slide off this mountain. You're never going to get a view like that in GTA 6. Well, who knows? Who knows? it's possible, you know, the GTA 6 will a lot of, yeah, like in GTA 5 map, there is a lot of mountains and, you know, nature. So if, let's say, if GTA 5, you know, if they will remake GTA 5 on Red Dead Redemption 2 engine, there will be also beautiful looks there as well. So I think that in GTA 6, it's not only gonna be about cities, there will be nature and beautiful nature as well. Baby Knight says, did all the collectibles today except the flowers and got a whooping 8k. Well, now the only problem is how to spend this whooping 8k. But if you are a beginner, well, you definitely don't have such problem. Okay, I'm not quite sure if it's safe to slide here, but let's try here. Let's try to get down without dying. Okay, no. Okay, let's try again. Nope. If I will be careful, I think I might not die. Like, let's be careful. No. Hop, and I'm fine. The best part of Red Dead is the world it's in. Old West is hard to beat. Well, I agree that world is an extremely strong part of Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption Online. Yes, I agree. World, how it feels alive and stuff like that. But story is also really good. Cowboy Bebop. Thank you, Cowboy Bebop, for using... it's a sticker with... super sticker with broken controller, and you know what, my controller is also broken, but today I went to a shop and ordered a new controller, so in like 2 days it will arrive, and I want this new controller because I want to make a guide for Red Dead Online. But you know what, playing Red Dead Online with a broken button is hard. And Red Dead Redemption 2, because like you cannot ride the horse properly. Oh, no. Oh, I'm fine. I'm still alive. So let's go down. Try to fly. No, I was trying to get down and almost dead, but I'm alive. Mission accomplished. Let's shoot this deer. Hello, deer. I love hunting. Just don't tell Harriet. Hey cat, that lantern doesn't work when the sun is out, Tanner is saying. It was not a lantern, it was a metal detector. It's an elk. Probably it is. Yeah, elk. Not a deer. Two different animals. Okay. There are always a lot of different collections, how the fossil collections in this area. I love it. Can you go and troll Harriet with dead animals? I don't love Harriet. Now go pet a moose. Unfortunately, you cannot pet a moose in Red Dead Online. It would be cool, I mean. Mechanic to pet animals would be cool. Cat, how you say Cyberpunk isn't as good as Red Dead when you haven't played the full game? What are you talking about? When Cyberpunk was released, I played Cyberpunk. I like completed it in the first week. And I played it a lot. And story is not comparable, not even close to Red Dead Redemption 2 in my opinion. It's not a bad story. it's worse than I expected, yes. Mostly because there are like no, it's like a linear story. There is not too many different important choices that you can make. But you might say pretty much the same about Red Dead Redemption, but there is a big difference. For Cyberpunk, they really promised a lot of different options in pretty much every single mission, you know, CD Projekt Red, when they were promoting the game. Is there a playthrough? What? No, I was playing it, just, you know, I was making videos about it. I'm not quite sure if I was making videos in English, but I was definitely making videos in Russian. Yeah, with my I've made actually a first impression because it was unplayable on Xbox and I made a video about it. But I completed the story like you know, I made the save files and I completed with all possible outcomes, for all possible endings, and like half of the endings are kind of meh. So, but I was super hyped about Cyberpunk. I remember it. It was like I was really expecting this game. I was really hoping that it will be good because Witcher 3 is probably one of my favorite games. Probably the most favorite. But and they promised a lot, and you know, CD Projekt had reputation back then. Not anymore. And they promised a lot, but delivered very a little. Red Dead is sort of linear, but you get different things happen depending on your honor. But not you know, not significant. Not important. Only the last mission has difference depending on your honor, and some side quests like not so. It's still a linear story, it's just in the last missions there are different outcomes. And like you can really change these outcomes if you have a save file and check all of them. I was thinking about reinstalling it on my Xbox. John Bond Zombie says. You talking about Cyberpunk or about Red Dead Online? Because if you're talking about Cyberpunk, I was thinking the same. Like, I was thinking to, you know, play it on PC. Like 1.5 years later. But from what I know, they not like fixed too much stuff. And the most importantly, they fixed a lot of bugs, but they were promising a lot of stuff that is still not delivered to Cyberpunk. Probably just because it's impossible. Or maybe because they, you know, relocated resources to Witcher. Sasha says, how can you complain about CD Projekt Red lies if you literally are a Rockstar fan? So, just like, people really call me a Rockstar hater, but for some reason Sasha Hector thinks I'm a Rockstar fan. But you know what, first, Rockstar is comparing to what CD Projekt, to it, you know, amount of lies that CD Projekt 2 made about Cyberpunk. Rockstar is a really, you know, honest company, just because they don't share too much information usually. Yes, they lie as well when they, you know, talk, but they just talk less often. While CD Projekt Red was like, amount of information about upcoming Cyberpunk was enormous. Enormous. And I was watching it really carefully because I was really hyped about Cyberpunk, you know, mostly because they promise this complex system of perks, you know, attributes and stuff like that. And it really looked real interesting to me. I wanted to make guides on this system. But you know what, when Cyberpunk was released, it turned out that half of this system is just simply not working. I'm not even joking, not half, okay, but like 1/3 of the skills, they were not doing anything. And they were useless, and you know, another third were useless. So, and it was not only live from CD Projekt Red. There are tons and tons of them. And not only lies, undelivered promises. Like they were promising Cyberpunk Online. Again, not here. Like things like wall climbing. They literally showed us this, like metro station. I'm not quite sure if it's now in the game, because I repeat, I was not checking it. But when it was released and few months after that, it was not working. And they had different problems, because they were fixing bugs. And it was enormous amount of bugs. But yeah, so in my opinion, CD Projekt Red was, you know, CD Projekt Red developers, when we're talking about developers, people who make the game physically, just became a victim of CD Projekt Red management and, you know, PR. Yeah. The bug videos were kinda funny. Yeah, it's true. And again, as for my personal experience, I played on Xbox Series X. I had no game-breaking bugs. Like, yeah, a lot of different visual bugs, like including bugs in important story missions. But you know, overall performance was fine for me. But I tried this game on Xbox One as well, and it was terrible. Like, completely unplayable. Is the next Witcher game, is Witcher 4? Yes. It is. But they already spoiled next Witcher, right? I'm not quite sure if it's gonna be called Witcher 4, but they definitely working on the next Witcher game. It might have a different name, not necessarily Witcher 4. Probably from the marketing. But maybe even they already spoiled that it's gonna be called Witcher 4. LCG access. How much money is enough in Red Dead Online? Describe enough. Like, if you're not, you know, specifying what is enough for you, it's hard to tell. Hey Kat, do you play Red Dead Online more on PC since hackers can't force join you anymore? They cannot. So they cannot interfere with you at all, because I saw information that there is some new mode menus that still can ruin a game for you, unless you are in a private lobby. But anyway, I don't play on PC. When I want to play, I play on console. Chester, do good one, good one. Can you shoot your horse? No, you cannot. You cannot shoot your horse. Let me actually show you. Look. When I try to shoot it, nothing happens, you see? It blocks shooting when you're aiming at your horse. So you cannot shoot your own horse. Robert says 100,000 is more than enough in Red Dead Online. I would say yeah, it's around correct number for most players to unlock most of the content. But you know, if enough is like to get the most necessary things only, then even less amount of money will be fine. Zaxero says that honestly anything over 10k is enough if you just play casually. 10k seems like a little bit less than you need, because you need, even if you play casually, you still need like 4 ability cards leveled up, you still need some horse and a saddle. Saddle is Nacogdoches and stirrups. You still need weapons. But yeah, actually, you know what, you might be fine with 10k. Yeah. I just calculated that 10k should be enough. Because weapons are relatively cheap. You're not gonna buy like any other ability cards. And you're not gonna buy pamphlets with 10k, but like horse, weapons, and most necessary ability cards will be fine. But I still would say that, like, 30k, 25, let's say, should be enough. Yeah, because pamphlets are pretty expensive. George says, I'm sitting on 200,000, so you have more than enough. Just like I do. Like, look, 115,000. More than enough, right? Yo, is there going to be update? The channel asks. Yo, no. Not gonna be an update. We still gonna receive some sort of content, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be relatively soon, but even Rockstar is not calling it an update anymore. Some people still call an update every single discount that happens every week, but like most players don't call it updates. You know. How likely it is they bring back Outlaw Passes? In my opinion, it's like, okay, yeah. If we think from the point of view of logic, right? It's likely, because it's a good move. From a business point of view, I mean, new players, like right now, game is full of new players. New players don't have gold bars, and new players, like, would love to buy Outlaw Passes if they will be in the game. So they might buy gold, right? So it's a good move to add Outlaw Passes. But if we're talking about Rockstar, they are not doing logical stuff most of the time. They do some, at least when we're talking about Red Dead Online and Rockstar, they do some random nonsense. So, like, from this point of view, it's not likely, because it's a good move. Aditya says, Rockstar called giveaway for this month's outfit on their Instagram post. What do you mean giveaway? I will check it. But on Twitter I saw that they mentioned this outfit, like a funeral, and that's it. Yeah, and they are linking to the old news. Here we go. Do you know what the best repeater to use with painted black? Lancaster. It's fast, it's good. Use Lancaster. Use it with Painted Black. Oh, I have only one coin to find and I will have a full collection. Oh, Aditya, you mean that monthly outfits are giveaways? Well, yeah, they think that it's something important. They think that it's a form of communication with community, which is not. Favorite update for the game so far? Frontier Pursuits. Yeah, for most people it's Frontier Pursuits. And yeah, I mean, they added 3 different roles. There was a lot of different changes, a lot of new ability cards. It was a big update. Mayhem Rob, I'm not quite sure what coin, but probably, yeah, it's the one with the lowest percentage. Evans Repeater sounds amazing. It is, but Evans Repeater has like one extremely big downside. It has smaller range of auto aim and Painted Black. Than other repeaters. For some reason, like 5 steps difference, if I remember correctly. So it's, you know, and 5 steps, even in PvE, it's a big difference. So you would rather use Lancaster. Here we go. Let's remove. For some reason I cannot get this. It's bugged or something. Look. I cannot get this collectible. Really weird. I have an icon. Nope. I cannot dig at this. Yeah, anyway, let's skip it. We'll find another. T21 Kiwis says, "Hey cat, have you ever played Grab the Auto on mobile?" No. If so, let me know. It has a better story than Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably. Just like Cyberpunk. I mean, according to today's comments in the chat, pretty much every single game has a better story than Red Dead Redemption 2. And yeah, I'm not saying story for Red Dead Redemption 2 is perfect. There are a lot of like stupid moments, a lot of just bad writing, but it's a big story, so it's a really big game, so you know it's understood. But overall, the game is really the story is really solid. A lot of interesting characters, a lot of bad characters, poorly written, but you know there are a lot of characters at all. So you know, comparing to other games, story is really good in my opinion. Karo UK says, "Grab the Auto. Sounds like a budget GTA. Is it real?" I think it should be real. I don't think this game has a story at all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure such games should exist. Angry Aussie says, "Have you ever played Pac-Man? It has better stories than Red Dead." Yeah, there is a character arc, and there is you know, all these plot twists in Pac-Man. I agree with you. If compare Red Dead to Skyrim, who would win? I mean, to Skyrim, it's pretty simple. Red Dead will win. Again, it's my personal opinion, but for me, Skyrim is not about a story. Story is like meh in Skyrim, but the world and especially mechanics of these Elder Scrolls for me are super cool. And Red Dead Redemption, on the other hand, is different. Because mechanics in gameplay wise, Red Dead is not that great. It's pretty simple shoot and, painted black. Not like a Skyrim. There are more depth in Skyrim. But world and the story is better than it. World maybe not, or maybe yes. But anyway. But if we will compare Red Dead to Witcher, I would say that I enjoyed Witcher's story more. In my opinion, it's more interesting and engaging story. I know a lot of people will disagree. Not by much, but still, if we will have to choose, let's say if Witcher 3 and Red Dead were released at the same year, I would probably choose Witcher. And it's probably the only example of a story game, big story game, that I can tell that story is surpasses Red Dead Redemption. AC Black Flag is the best story of the AC story so far. Maybe. I have not played in all Assassin's Creed titles, but you might be correct about that. At least among the ones that I played, Black Flag has a pretty good story. And Black Flag is like a really good game in overall. Why is he trying to shoot me? I mean, I'm not threatening him, nothing. The Change says, tell me about your horse. It's a Turkoman. My horse is Turkoman. Cat, have you played Saints Row series? It's tons of fun. Never played it, but I will. On 31st of August, I believe, they releasing the Saints Row reboot. And I'm gonna be playing. What about Ghost of Tsushima? Have you played it? No, because I don't have a PC. Not a PC, PlayStation. I don't have a PS, PlayStation. Out of water. So, we have 273 likes. So, thanks to everyone who placed a like. And I remind you that today I'm just, casually grinding collector role and trying to maybe get some collectibles. Why it's still a double bonus, not because I need money, but just for no reason really. And discussing Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Online and other games, just communicating. No, Chester, I'm not gonna spill a cup today because, it's I'm playing on Xbox. But you know what? This Sunday there will be another GTRP stream. So maybe there, who knows? And guys, yeah, backstory, just, so you will know what we're talking about. On my GTRP streams, I stream with double PC setup, so all the table is with wires, computers and stuff. So twice already I spilled water during the stream on a notebook. But notebook is still alive, absolutely fine. Pavel Zorek says, Cyberpunk story was great, so I mean, for me it was fine. It was even good in some moments. It was less than CD Projekt Red promised, and again, you know, it's a personal taste, but like if we compare Cyberpunk story to Red Dead Redemption 2 story, Red Dead Redemption 2 has stronger story in my opinion, more interesting characters and more interesting events. And it's much bigger. But I'm not saying that Cyberpunk has a bad story. Pavel says, I was replying to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay, dude, about Assassin's Creed stories. I mean, the only Assassin's Creed that I finished, the story was Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I mean, I enjoyed Assassin's Creed Origins and even Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But these games are so filled with useless content that you have to complete in order to move in a story that I just couldn't finish them. I played like 60, 80 hours in each of these titles, Assassin's Creed Origins and Valhalla. And I mean, I'm not saying that I wasted my money. No, I bought a game, I had fun, but I couldn't finish a story. And even, I mean, it's not much in Assassin's Creed Origins. To be honest, I didn't care about story like at all. But in Valhalla, I was even curious, like what will happen, but just couldn't. And Odyssey, I never bought, so I cannot comment on that. Pavel says, yeah, my Origins save died at 90%, still trying to complete from beginning, liked the Egypt. Yeah, Worlds is actually the main reason why I played Assassin's Creed Origins, is because I love the world of ancient Egypt, ancient Rome. It's not much of a Rome, but you know. Still, and that's why I was playing it. I really was enjoying the world, but story is meh, and again it's overextended. And as for Valhalla, world is also pretty cool, but I was really curious about the story. On the other hand, it's a game from Ubisoft. They just need to fill it with stupid, pointless grind in order to sell XP boosters and you know, stuff like that. Is that lava lamp behind you, Cat? Yes. I mean, like Redskin, are you serious? You definitely saw this lava lamp. I'm pretty sure you know the story about the lava lamp, but yeah, it's a lava lamp. Tanner says, I hated Valhalla, was really disappointed. I mean, for me, I saw a lot of hate to Valhalla, probably because, you know, people bought Origins, then bought Odyssey, and then bought Valhalla, and I'm pretty sure it's like almost the same game, just in a different environment. But since I missed Odyssey, for me it was like fine. I played Origins long time ago, so it was not like relatively fresh experience, so I enjoyed it. Brandon asks, how is Red Dead Online? Are there more people on these days or not? No, there are less people. It's a statistical fact. But surprisingly, you know, not player count is not as low as I've expected. But yeah, it's historically low, but still, it's more like a flat line that is decreasing just a little bit. Not like a huge drop. Cat, play Resident Evil series. I don't know. Don't feel like playing Resident Evil. I will, since we're talking about other games, let me know what games I'm excited, and I will definitely play this year. It's gonna be Saints Row, it's gonna be Call of Duty. Just because, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is my favorite game in this series, and I love Call of Duty. I buy it like pretty much every year, despite the fact that it's like quite often it's the same game. And I will buy Hogwarts Legacy. It's next year, actually. And what else? Oh, Starfield, also next year. And that's it. That's it. It's like 4 games I'm excited in the nearest year, let's say. But nothing else, unfortunately. You think the Hogwarts game will drop this year? No, Hogwarts was, they announced that it will be released in February of 2023. It was delayed a little bit. It should have been released in December, according to all the rumors, but it was delayed. But I'm saying not this year, but like in a year from now. God of War. God of War again on PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation. Will you play Spider-Man and God of War on PC? Spider-Man looks great. I was thinking about buying God of War, and I'm just waiting for discount on a PC. Kat, did you ever play Guitar Hero? No. No, never played Guitar Hero. Tanner says, hey PvPcat, do you think we are going to get Naturalist event next month? As it's the only role left, right? Yeah, it's the only role left, but... You know, some roles were already twice. They were on these monthly events, and for some reason, to me it looks like, for quite obvious reason actually, Rockstar is avoiding giving bonuses for Naturalist role. Because they know that Naturalist is like the lamest role possible, and that's why they don't give bonuses on it. Or maybe there is some different reason. Cat, does Skull and Bones have your attention? It had my attention, but you know, I took pretty close to this game and it looks lame. I mean, it looks fine for a free-to-play game, or maybe for something that I might pay $20 for, but what was the most surprising to me, that Skull and Bones, the game about pirates where you cannot even do any melee fights with a sword or something, costs $70. 70. Like, and it's only like small part of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It looks lame. It's you know, graphically it definitely not looking impressive. It ain't look like much of a fun gameplay, and pretty like grindy. It's a game from Ubisoft. They are not even hiding that there will be a lot of microtransactions from the very beginning, and it costs $70. I mean, come on, who would buy it for $70? So no, not me. Okay, maybe someone will. Not me. Cowboy Bebop says, yeah, looks like Black Flag is better. Definitely looks like Black Flag is better. It looks like a, you know, some small demo version of Black Flag with multiplayer, and it costs $70. Ubisoft equal mediocre games. Not always, not always. I mean, For Honor is pretty good. Some overall Assassin's Creed series is good. Definitely above mediocre. But there are a lot of flops for Ubisoft as well. Okay, so it's probably in a house in which we're killing this villain from Moonshiner's story. Yeah, it's here. Here we go. Nathaniel K says, Calypso Protocol looks awesome. You like horror stuff, Cat? No. That's why... Yeah, I know that for some reason a lot of horror games are coming out this year or in the nearest future. But I'm just not a big fan of such games. Caro UK says, I might have to go back to playing Snake on old Nokia one day. But it was a great game. You know, it required some skill. John Blagwer asks, which is the best horse in the game right now? You see, the thing is, it doesn't matter which horse you are using in Red Dead Online. All that matters is to use good saddle with good stirrups. So if you will buy Nacogdoches saddle, you will see no big difference between horses. Obviously on bonding level 4. Okay, where is the treasure? I'm not even sure if I collected a single full collectible set during these streams. Oh, it's probably under that tree. If someone collects a tarot card before I can do so, how long will it take to respawn? No one can collect your tarot card. Only you can collect tarot cards, so don't worry. Jesus Garcia, best area of the map to hang out. Mine is Coulter, of course, loves the snow. Yeah, Ambarina is like the best area in general for me. Best region. It's not even an area, but a region. I love how it looks, mountains, you know. Unfortunately, it's, you know, not enough content in that area. Not enough reasons to visit it. Ninja says, stray cute but boring game. That's actually something I'm afraid of, and that's why I still haven't played it. And overall, not a big fan of the genre, but I will think about it. Maybe. I'm thinking about making some stream, you know, on a game that is not GTA and not Red Dead. Because so far I've been doing only one such stream. It was Call of Duty back in the day. Medic says, hello everyone, hello. Queue up to PvP. I don't really want to go to PvP. And actually last time I was on a stream, but last time I was queuing up to PvP, I waited for like 5 minutes and then was removed from a queue because apparently no one really plays PvP, and not surprised. At least in a time of a day when I was trying to enter it. Oh, here we go. But I mean, Red Dead looks beautiful. I'm seriously doubt if many games in the nearest years, especially if we're talking about multiplayer games, can get close to this level of graphics, and not only graphics, you know. I almost always get a lobby for PvP. Weird. Well, depends on the platform and the time. You know, time zone. You know, when there are some bonuses on some specific PvP mode, like I played, I believe last month, or no, when, at the beginning of August event, 2 months ago. From my Twink account, I played like few hours in a hardcore shootout PvP. No, it was not a shootout. It was some different mode. It was team shootout, probably. Yeah. Oh. No, it was Spoils of War. Spoils of War. Yeah, hardcore. Anyway, I found the lobby and it was a full lobby. It was kind of fun to play for a little bit. But I tried last week and was waiting for 5 minutes and just abandoned the idea. Ukuba says, I don't have many matches at all. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying that they have problems with matchmaking, not only for PvP, but for land of opportunities as well. And I'm not even talking about Call of Duty. I mean, for Call to Arms, sorry. For Call to Arms, matchmaking is like non-existent. Cap Colos says, one question, to change my character, it shows always 10 gold, but how can I do it for $400? Wait. Like really, it shows 10 gold bars, but if you will wait for a minute or so, it will change it to $400. Yeah, Rockstar are tricky. I mean, previously it worked. Like that. I don't know, maybe they fixed it, but previously you could have paid $400 with this simple trick. Okay. Ronin Rooster says, I haven't played in a while, but someone told me they were planning updates. Any word on that? Rockstar officially said that this year there will be no updates. Just, you know, small events every month. And the only content they promised is the new Telegram missions. But you probably don't care. What hat is that? It's a free hat, you can get it for free this week. I mean, it's easy to find in a catalog because it literally tells you that it's free. They given all this outfit for free. Not this week, sorry, this month in August. Okay, here we go, collectible. Actually, finding collectibles is kinda chilling. Especially if you're not using interactive map. Like, right now I'm just riding around and picking up stuff. I don't have a collector map open or something. How did you get the horse mask? You see, like few years ago, probably for the last time, they were giving these horse masks in Outlaw Passes. But not anymore. Yeah, it was long time ago they were giving. Okay, it seems like a tarot card is still on a table. Nope, not here. Not here. This gaming YouTube asks, is Series X noisy when play heavy games? No, not at all. It's surprisingly quiet. It's like extremely quiet. I was expecting that, you know, it's gonna sound like a PC or something, but it's really I mean, I recommend buying Series X. I love this console. Really good one. It does kinda hot, I agree with Comfort B4 style, like but again, not comparing to PC is not that hot. And even Chester Do says, my girlfriend is noisier, trust me, than Xbox or than PC. How to get dig areas glow golden like yours? You should turn on. It's only when you see there are two different collectibles that you can find buried under the ground. First one is you find with help of metal detector. Then there is no glowing. And second one you find with help of eagle eye. Just turn on eagle eye, and if they are kinda rare. Most of the time you will find such collectible under the ground with help of metal detector, but sometimes there are also digging areas and you will find them this way. Have you ever seen 310 to Yuma? Micah is based off a character in there. Yeah, Micah is really have this Charlie Prince vibes, and in my opinion it's a pretty cool character, Charlie Prince. And 310 to Yuma is a really cool movie with a lot of, you know, different senses. I'm not saying that it has like super deep story, but story is interesting, characters are interesting, and the big difference between Micah and Charlie Prince is that Charlie Prince is a complete scum, but he's he's extremely loyal to the hero of Russell Crowe. So he, you know, goes after him. And yeah, he really looks like Charlie Prince, has the same vibes, but I think, it's my theory, that at some point late in development, Rockstar started to be afraid that people will not understand what is the difference between Micah and Arthur. Because, you know what, I'm gonna say something that, well, you might not like, but technically, Arthur and John are kind of betraying Dutch. Because they are planning on rob him. Yes, they have reasons, extremely good reasons. But from Dutch's point of view, it's a betrayal. And it's true, they kinda betrayed him. So Rockstar thought like, okay, you know what, like people might start thinking that we are on the wrong side. So beside making Micah the worst possible character ever, I mean, he's racist, cruel, he says bad words to protagonist, which is always bad, he's psycho killer and stuff like that. They also decided to make him a traitor. And everyone, if you ask every single person, he will say, oh, Micah, he's a traitor. Everyone hates him because he's a traitor, but the thing is, the joke is, there was no traitory after Guarma. Like, not at all. Gang was doing absolutely fine after Guarma. Only one time Pinkertons found them, and they found them because they found a letter in Lakay, or in an old house, I forgot, you know, close to Saint-Denis. Also, they could have followed Bill and so on. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if Micah was a character like Charlie Prince, you know, absolutely terrible person but extremely loyal, it would have been a completely different story, much more interesting in my opinion. Redskin says, Cat, I saw Prey and I think you will enjoy it. Yeah, like everyone is saying that Prey is really good. It's like the best Predator movie according to, you know, Metacritics. Even better than original. Redskin says, I don't think John and Arthur ever really liked Dutch. I think they liked Dutch because, you know, John was like extremely young when he joined the gang, and to him, Dutch and Hosea were really like fathers. Sounds weird, but they did. And for Arthur was also pretty young, so. But obviously Dutch changed. And again, I repeat, for Arthur and for John there is a solid reasons to do what they have done. But I mean, technically, by stealing Dutch's money, they're betraying him and they're betraying gang. And to distract, you see, Rockstar did a trick here. It's a manipulation. To distract audience from this fact, so average player is not gonna start feeling like bad, a little bit bad about it. They just said that, you know, Micah is a traitor. It makes no sense completely from a story point of view, because, like, I repeat, the biggest argument, my argument, why it's like nonsense, is just because there was no betrayal after Guarma. Like, really, no betrayal at all. And if Micah wanted to betray Dutch and Arthur, he would have done it when they were on a mission on killing... oh, forgot how's this dude. This Takun. Guys, I forgot his name, but you know the mission. What says, here we go again. Yeah, but it's like a... Okay, I know why people want to hate Micah, and it's obvious. Not Colm O'Driscoll, Cornwall. Yeah, Cornwall. And Colm O'Driscoll as well, but Colm O'Driscoll mission was before Guarma. Aaron A says, why did Dutch betray Arthur at the end? Since the beginning, Dutch was so nice to Arthur. Because Dutch is like a complete scam. He's manipulative. I mean, by betrayal, you probably mean when they were robbing oil fields, right? And he kind of left him to die. Because that's when he betrayed him. But yeah. But because he got the money, he didn't want Arthur no more, and Arthur became useless. Dutch is just using people. He's a, you know, manipulative person, bad person, really bad. He's a real he is the biggest villain, in my opinion, in this story. He's all about himself, exactly. Dutch is all about himself. He's lying. The thing, like, oh, he was nice to Arthur. He was nice to Arthur because he wanted to use Arthur. While Arthur was useful, he was nice to him. When Arthur became unloyal and kinda almost dead, he just betrayed him. It's not even a betrayal, if you think about it. Yeah, Redskin, I agree. It's a good description for Dutch. Okay, guys, it's not an advertisement, but I have a related video about Dutch. It's like no one watched that video. I don't know, YouTube works weirdly sometimes, because according to statistics, it's a good video. Anyway, let me link it in the chat. It's where I discuss this, about Dutch story. Pin message. So if you're interested in my point of view, just go check it later. Anyway, but in my opinion, Dutch is a real villain. He is manipulative from the very beginning. I mean, maybe before events of Red Dead Redemption story, Dutch is a nice guy, right? But since the very beginning of Red Dead Redemption 2, Dutch is like completely terrible psychopath. And you know, psychopath is a person who don't care about others and uses them in a very different ways, but he's charismatic and manipulative. So he's by definition a psychopath. And it's not about Hosea being killed. It's not about brain injury. No, he always was like that during events of Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, I agree that Hosea was kinda, keeping him he had a good influence on Dutch, let's say it this way. I don't know how to say it in English, but Hosea around was trying to correct Dutch's behavior, was always like, oh, Dutch, don't be such a big piece of but when Hosea was killed, yeah, Dutch went crazy completely. LeBron says, I think Dutch was a good person before Hosea died, but once he died, Micah started to... No, check this video. I mean, I describe this point as well. First of all, Micah is just a small... He's like a puppet to Dutch. He's not the same level of character to have any influence on Dutch. Not the same level as character as Hosea. He has no influence in this game. In this gang. Dutch does whatever he wants when he wants. Cat, you need beans. Oh, thank you, Laura. It's good that you mentioned it. I really need beans. Where are beans? And my horse need beans. Unfortunately, you cannot feed beans to your horse, but I can eat beans. Nice. Okay, and for horse, there is a cookie. Nobody says, I'm literally gonna start this game today. Is it worth it? Yes. And I mean, it doesn't matter what you are asking about. If you're asking about Red Dead Redemption 2 story that we were discussing for the last 10 minutes or more, yes, it's worth it. And if you're talking about Red Dead Online, yeah, it's worth it as well, just because, there are a lot of content for beginners still. But yeah, you just have to realize that Rockstar kinda openly abandoned this game. Sarah Schmitz using Super Chat, thank you, Sarah. And it's a fox. I still think it's a fox. It's emoji with fox playing with a heart. Thank you, Sarah. I mean, you might say that it's a dog, but I still think it's a fox. I'm pretty sure it is. Online, I never played... I've played story already, but never played online. If you played story but never played online, yeah, go for it, try it. I mean, there is enough content for beginners. When you start and when the Outlaw Passes were coming out, it was so nice. Yeah. I mean, I still, in my opinion, it's really stupid that they removed Outlaw Passes. If they don't have resources, and all resources went to GTA 6, all resources that required to make, Outlaw Passes, which is not much, because Outlaw Passes not like a content, not like a new role or something. But anyway, if they don't have resources, they should at least bring back all the Outlaw Passes. But they're not doing it, and the only reasonable explanation is they want to sell this old Outlaw Passes, old horse masks in a form of subscription. But since they kinda openly abandoned Red Dead Online, it doesn't look like they will implement the subscription servers at any point. So, I mean, it just makes no sense to me. Okay, guys, so I see again, like, Sakolopi says pretty much the same things that I see in the comments again and again, like from, you know, such questions repeat. And now a question, would you be interested in, like, a video in which I'm discussing questions like that about Red Dead Online that repeat again and again? So like, when will be new content? Will Rockstar go back to Red Dead Online after GTA 6 release, and other questions that repeat again and again. So, would you like to see such video? It's not like news, but it's, you know, discussion. So yes, no, you know, we have a democracy on these streams always. I'm asking audience if they want to see it or not. Because, you know, without any clickbait, I can give answers to all these questions. Like when I think there will be a new content and what kind of content it will be. Will we see Outlaw Passes there? Will Rockstar get back to Red Dead Redemption and after GTA 6. So for example, these 3 topics for one video, I can make it this week, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I will release GTA RP guide. I've made it, in my opinion, pretty good one, but I know that most players, most viewers at this stream don't play RP, so you're not gonna be interested in it probably. But I mean, on Thursday, I will make such video. Will release. Oh wow, surprising! 86% would love to see this video, despite the fact that I already kinda answered these questions on the stream. But yeah, guys, no problem. I will make it. Oh, bot. No. I need to ban it. And by the way, have you mentioned that today there are way less spam bots in the chat? You can call it no, and no video maybe. No, I have to make an intriguing title, but not a clickbait. So I will just, you know, will take one of these questions and put it in a title. Something like, content when? Or something. I actually banned this bot, so it should be fine. Yegor asks, have you played Fallout 76? It's quite like Red Dead Online with all these ability cards and stuff like that. It has a nice story line, though no cutscenes. Actually, I tried Fallout 76 when it was a free weekend. Because, you know, I'm a big fan of Fallout series. I played all Fallout games, even Fallout Tactics. Not proud, but I played it. Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. And obviously I decided to try Fallout 76. I haven't bought it on release only because it received like terrible reviews, and also I had an experience with Elder Scrolls Online which was completely disaster on a release. But anyway, okay, so let's stop this poll. I know that people want to see such video, so you got my word, I will make such video. Anyway, I tried Fallout 76, and you know what? It just feels like after Red Dead Online, I know that it's not correct to judge a game from a quality of picture, of video, and video quality, and you know. But it's not only video quality. Controls, everything feels super clumsy. I mean, Fallout 76 feels like a game from a different generation comparing to Red Dead Online. It's like not even close. And I understand that if I would play a little more in it, I know that Bethesda were working on Fallout 76 a lot, and they fixed a lot of problems, but I'm just saying that it stopped me from playing it. And there were no NPCs, it was so... no human NPCs back then. It was so stupid, I mean... It didn't even feel like Fallout 4, so another problem. Red Dead Redemption 2 Online and Fallout 76 are different genres, I think. Yeah, but they have a lot in common. But yeah, technically it's a different genres. I'm still waiting for some new online game. I was really expecting, you know, Cyberpunk to have online, and they were kinda spoilering online mode for Cyberpunk. But, you know, after Cyberpunk flopped, they cancelled online completely. Sarah Schmidt says, do it and let's just have some fun. I'm not quite sure if you're talking about Fallout 76 or next video. But if you're talking about video, I will definitely make it. Jack Frost says, hey Cat, hey Jack. And yeah guys, as always I remind you that no likes, no Tahiti. But I'm pretty sure we have a lot of likes already. Oh, 327 likes, which is not bad considering the fact that, you know, each time there are less and less viewers. Because, you know, overall interest in Red Dead Online is dropping, not much we can do about it. Because Rockstar don't want to keep this game alive. Next vid, says Sarah. Oh, next video, sure, I will. I was actually surprised to see so many people wanting to see this video, because, you know, I repeat, I kinda gave the answers during the stream for most questions and previous stream, but yeah, if you want, I will definitely make it. Okay, it should be here. Yeah, I love when these collectible items are in some hidden, not necessarily hidden, but in places like here. It's a well, right? Oh, I got the coin, but again, not the one I was looking for. But probably because I have only one coin with the lowest probability left. Is PvP possible at all slow compared to GTA? I don't know, in my opinion, PvP in Red Dead Online is far from perfect. And I said it many times and I say it again, if you're looking for PvP, go to some game with PvP. I don't know, Call of Duty, For Honor, or more advanced games, but Red Dead Online's PvP is much better than GTA Online's PvP if we're talking about, you know, on the ground combat. Like, not in a vehicle, not in a jet or something, but just shooting each other with guns. Because in GTA Online it's just bad, just because the game is much older. Sinister Seed official says, you know, Kat, you are definitely right about the players. I have not seen a full session in about 10 months. No, it's not. You see, you haven't seen a full lobby about 10 months just because they changed the way peer-to-peer works. It's actually a really complicated system how it works right now. And it has a lot of issues, especially if you want to play with a big group of people in one lobby. But you know, it's not about like everyone left the game that you don't find a lobby. It's just how it works. It's not even showing you all the people you technically on the same map. Did they make any new updates since I played a year ago? No. You know what? No. Last update was Blood Money. That's it. After that, only... Oh, we had... It's not really an update, but we had this Halloween event. Yeah, it's not an update. But maybe, you know, it's closest things to update that we had is, during the last year is Halloween event. Cautious Coyote says, Rockstar should give us Tahiti as redemption for killing Red Dead Online. Actually, I would love to see Guarma, if you... at least Guarma, not even Tahiti. But at least, you know, some gameplay modes there, like PvP, maybe Call to Arms on Guarma. I mean, Call to Arms on Guarma would be awesome. I'm pretty sure we were talking about this on previous streams, but just imagine Call to Arms on Guarma. But you know, they, for some reason, not willing even to give us free access to Sisika, how to correctly say it. And you see, now I have problems with riding my horse, because again, I repeat, on this controller, a button is broken, and I already ordered a new one. But let's see when it will be delivered. Redskin says, I can never stop playing the most beautiful game in the world. Riding around relaxes me. Okay, since, you know what, at this point on the stream we have only people who joined to have discussions about Red Dead Online. People who joined just to leave hateful comment and dislike already left. But anyway, something I wanted to discuss, and Redskin just said it, so... You know, most of the time I go back to Red Dead Online or Red Dead Redemption 2 in a following situation. So I love to listen to different music, and in my playlist there are a lot of Johnny Cash songs. And pretty much each time I hear a song from Johnny Cash, you know, Wayfaring Stranger, this Riders in the Sky, a lot of them, Ring of Fire, anyway. When I hear a song from Johnny Cash, or songs that are related, that were recommended to me by Spotify because I was listening to Johnny Cash, every time I hear such song, I just want to go back to Red Dead Online and play it a little bit. He made the songs 80 years after Cowboy Times ended. First of all, there are a lot of like traditional songs from a Cowboy Times, so it doesn't matter when he made them, and you know, what it matters is vibe, and these vibes just, you know, it's not like I play for too much, but I log in, play a little bit, do something just to relax while I'm listening to the music or podcast. Jake Collier says, I'm not a bot. That's good to know. I'm just trying to get some help with PvP cards. I'm on a console and I love dueling Navy revolvers. What you recommend? I use painted black, gunslingers, and not sure what to use in other slot. If you use painted black, my advice always was not to use gunslingers choice. Because you don't care about the damage, you only care about extra accuracy when you're using gunslingers. And with painted black you already have maximum accuracy, so it's like it's an overkill. You don't need it. Anyway, if you're playing in PvE, what I suggest you is with painted black is to have strange medicine, eye for an eye, obviously. Okay, I should make some kills to heal up. Cold-blooded. I'm pretty sure I have these ability cards right now. And it doesn't matter if you have auto aiming or not. Anyway, if you're playing in PvP, then don't use Navy revolvers. Use Mauser pistols instead. Not the best choice, by the way, Springfield rifle. Yeah, and obviously if you play in PvP, you don't need strange medicine, eye for an eye, cold-blooded, none of that stuff is something that you want. What is the fastest way to earn experience? First of all, you need to change settings to free aim. And second, you need to, you know, kill enemies with free aim settings. It's pretty fast, but also you can do and just grind collector roll. Especially with double payout and double experience, you will level up like extremely fast. But even with regular payouts, collector roll is really good. Marty Robbins, says TNT21. Yeah, Marty Robbins is one of the singers who was recommended because I was listening to Johnny Cash long time ago to me, and I really love songs from him. You know, this Big Iron, Siege of Alamo, and some others. Revolvers are too slow for PvP. Exactly. That's why I'm suggesting to switch Navy revolvers to Mauser pistols. You might want, if for some reason you want to use revolvers in PvP, I mean, you might use double action revolvers, they are fast, but again, Mauser pistol is just much better choice. Okay, where have I was not in Valentine actually. Somehow I avoided Valentine during 2 days. Hip fire in a single navy at close range is pretty deadly. I mean, you're probably not gonna get to the close range. But yeah, hip firing is deadly because hip fire speed, you know, shooting speed is super fast when you hip fire revolver. But not double action. If you like standard Keitelman revolver, Schofield is surprisingly fast with hip firing. Navy, Le Mans, they all fast. But yeah, the problem is it's gonna be hard to get to a close range when you're playing against someone with Mausers and painted black. What do you prefer, Navy or Le Mans? I prefer Navy, just because they look super cool. But from my tests and, you know, overall experience, it's a close choice. But again, for PvE, not for PvP. For PvP, like I repeat, you should rather use pistols. I mean, you can... there is no real need to use pistols in PvE unless we're talking about volcanic. But again, you would rather use revolvers just because they have more ammo. Oh, here we go. Ability, not ability, but tarot cards at the top of this. Oops, wrong ladder. Should go here. Newman One Hook says, Red Dead will always be one of my favorite games, and my favorite games as well. Like a really unique experience. Okay, here we go. Oh no. I cannot even pick this card because I have maximum amount of cards already. Is Red Dead Online dead? Pretty much. Pretty much, yes. Gary J says, evening guys. Evening Gary, you joined and it's interesting because actually, unfortunately, it's pretty much we go into the end of the stream because I visited most of the areas, we discussed most topics, and you know this it's like a regular, almost weekly Red Dead Online streams on which we just flexing in the world of Red Dead Online, and most of the time I just talk and discuss things with the audience. But anyway, you know guys what I'm leading to. With that being said, thanks to everyone who placed a like, 358 likes, really good result. Thanks to everyone who was supporting me through Super Chat and Patreon supporters as well. Don't forget about Patreon supporters. And yeah, guys, Gary J says, I will watch your stream later. Matey. It's like a mate. It's like mate. With a large coffee. Yeah, I'm always leaving recording of the stream on my channel. And yeah, I know it hurts channel. Like, really, realistically, keeping recordings of your stream on your regular channel is not the best idea, but I just think that, you know, people who want to watch it will watch it, and rest will not, so, like, not much I can do. You normally play single? Yes, because, you know, I said it many times, I play in a way that I just chill. I don't communicate. I just listen to podcasts, I just listen to music, so that's why I usually play alone. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream, and so I was about my plans, so I usually, you know, share a little bit of my plans. So tomorrow there will be GTRP video, so if you're not interested in GTRP, you know that it's gonna be about GTRP. Some tips, tricks, but basically a money-making guide and other. Then I will release video, I promise, discussing this news around Red Dead Online, answering popular questions, 3 of them at least. On Sunday there will be RP stream, and on Friday and Saturday I will try to finish one of the videos that I was working on for quite some time. It's about story discussion, let's call it this way. They are not super popular, but I love to make these videos related to Red Dead Redemption in general. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching again. Stay safe and stay healthy, and goodbye. Have a good evening or morning. I mean, maybe you have morning now. who knows? Or day, or night, whatever. See ya.